Hello! This channel has kind of gradually become an acne channel, and how I've got through my acne and how I deal with my acne, skincare, and how I cover it up and all that kind of stuff. So I thought it was about time that I took the bull by its horns, if that's the expression, and really just sat down and spoke about how I've got through my acne and how you can get through your acne too. Firstly, you can tell that I have no makeup on. This is what my skin looks like without any makeup. It has got a lot better since day one basically, and it has got worse again. I did get better, then it got worse, and then it got better, and then it got worse again. And as many of you know, if you do have acne, you do have good periods and you do have bad periods. Not like that women have, but periods as in your skin flares up. And I think today is one of my bad days. My skin's very red, it's very sore. You can see 3 big blemishes there, 2 big at the side there. So you've caught me on a bad day, which in a sense is good, because then you can tell the extent, or a bit more of the extent of my acne, rather than when I'm on a good day and you can be like, oh, she hasn't got acne, what's she talking about? So yes, my top tips to how to deal with acne and conquer the world. Firstly, I thought I'd tell you how at the very beginning when I had acne and what it was like, because I had no idea how to deal with it. I didn't know what the heck was happening. And basically I remember being on a school trip in France, and I remember there was another school at the kind of hotel-esque kind of place that we were at, and he came up to us and was saying, ooh, look at your skin, look at your spots. And I know this isn't the best comeback, but I was like, well done Sherlock, I didn't even notice. I know that sounds rude now to me, and I would never say it to anybody else, and you shouldn't either, but it was the thing that came to my head, and I was just so annoyed and so angry that he pointed it out to me, and it was like, don't you realise I know and how much it hurts my feelings? It just bubbled up inside me, and it was so hurtful to hear somebody pointing that out. And if you have a disfigurement, you'll know that anybody pointing that disfigurement or whatever you don't like about you out, then it just boosts it, confidences you by a billion, and then you're like, great, all that comes to our head is down the drain. But that's like a little side story to tell you how when I first had acne I kind of dealt with it, and I kind of just ignored it and was like, secondly, when I kind of grew into acne more, like a few months down the line after I had it, it was getting so painful, like the spots and the pustules were getting so like juicy? That sounds disgusting, but they were becoming so painful physically that the pressure of the spots was really hurting, and I just sunk so low, and it really like depressed me, and it knocked my confidence in a massive way. And I didn't do it, and you shouldn't do it either, but I wanted to get like duct tape or something really sticky, just stick it on my face and rip my spots off, and I never did it because I know how bad that would be for my skin, and that it just wouldn't help, and it would make my skin go off horrible, and it would just rip off all the skin cells and things. So it just was not something that I was considering doing properly, but it was just something that I wish I could do. It was just so painful. So if you're watching this and you know what I mean, then don't worry, because everyone has it and you do get through it. And I know it's really hard, but be open about it, because your friends know it's there, you know it's there, the world knows it's there, and as much as you do not want the world to know that you have acne, they'll be able to see it with the lumps and bumps and all that kind of stuff. And I remember looking through thousands of videos on YouTube, like how to cover acne scarring, and my aim in my head was that I would get my skin completely just fresh and completely smooth. but of course that is so unrealistic, and I was about 12-13 when this was all kind of going on, and I'm 16 now, so you know my spots have been going for a while. And I kind of tried around with loads of different primers because I heard that they kind of smooth out your skin, and I assumed that they would cover my spots as well, but obviously they didn't. And then as I grew older, and obviously I did this BBC Three programme, I had to be more open about my acne, and that has boosted my confidence by a zillion, because once you're open about it, it's kind of out there, it's out in the open, you just feel like it's a massive weight lifted off, like it's not something you constantly have to cover up and hide, and it's just so nice not having to worry that somebody else may see your acne, because at the end of the day, even though maybe some of your friends don't have acne, and for me personally, none of my friends have acne, and or if they have, then I've never seen it on them, and so I'm never around it on a day-to-day basis. All of my friends, everyone in like my common room has perfect skin. It's unreal, and it's so not fair, but you know, it's just life and you have to deal with some things, you know. But again, I've said that it's made me who I am today, and it's built my character having acne, so I'm not going to say I wish I never had it, because it's made me the person who I am today. Acne is a thing that you just get, and it's in your genes, it's nature, you can't help it. And so like I said, you go with the flow basically, and be open about it, be who you are, be who you want to be, and don't worry what anybody else thinks, because you know at the end of the day it's natural and you can't do anything about it, and it's not going to go away in a click of a finger, your acne. You know, it's going to take a while to get rid of, and just in that time, just take each day as it comes, take it in your stride, and be happy with who you are, and not what necessarily your disfigurement is. Just find yourself, find your feet, and feel comfortable in yourself. That's the main thing really. Just feel confident and feel happy in your own boots. I remember again as a child or younger child, I always aspired to be Katie Price, or you know, like amazing, really like looked up to kind of people. I mean, Katie Price, I don't know how looked up she is to, but I know that a lot of people talk about her, and I just always wanted to be, you know, like Katie Price, and I wanted to be perfect like her, because in my mind she was perfect, and I wanted to be her. I didn't aspire to be like her, I wanted to be her, and that's where I kind of went wrong. You've got to be yourself, and being yourself, again, you'll just feel like a weight off your shoulders. You don't have to act around anybody, you don't have to pretend to be something you're not. Just be who you are, and you'll get along fine with everybody, I promise you. Of course, I have my how to cover up acne video, and so if you get anything out of this video, then just be confident and be happy in your own skin, because you're you, and you can't change the fact that you're you. You can only grow as a person, and you should aspire to be like somebody, and you should get inspiration from them, but you shouldn't want to aspire to be them. Just be yourself, be happy in yourself. You'll feel 100 times better, I promise you. And if you're scared that you're not going to get friends because of your acne, that's stupid. We build things up in our heads that kind of, we think, oh my gosh, they're not going to like us because of our acne, oh my gosh, it's going to be disgusting, they're going to hate us, I look ugly, I look disgusting. If they think that, then A, they aren't your friends, and B, don't waste your time on them, because they're just vain people that probably underneath are quite insecure themselves, and that's just a very big generalisation. And for everybody, whether you have acne or not, you should just be yourself, and it takes a while. Honestly, it's taken me about a year and a half, and I've come so far. And whether it takes you 6 months to 6 years, it doesn't matter, as long as you go into yourself and you become happy in yourself, and that will just make your quality of life a billion times better, I absolutely promise you that. People have been leaving me such amazing comments, and it's so amazing to read. I absolutely love reading through them, and it's so amazing how my videos are helping some of you, and literally it just wants to make me cry with joy and happiness and everything, because if I've even helped one person, then that one person would have a better quality life, and that just makes me so happy that I've helped somebody become themselves, kind of thing. And although I haven't had billions of views or billions of whatever like most YouTubers, it's a personal achievement that I've managed to help people. I hope that I continue to help people, and if I have, please leave a comment, because I would absolutely love to read it. Of course I'll reply to you. But it's so amazing just what you can do, and honestly it's the most daunting, scariest thing in the world, showing the world your acne or your disfigurement, but A, it will feel so much weight off your shoulders, and B, it will just help you grow so much as a person and confidence, and honestly it'll be the best thing for you. So yeah, leave a comment, thumbs up and subscribe if you like this, and of course let me know what other videos you'd like me to do. This video was quite, you know, intense. I've been rambling on for far too long, so I will say goodbye and have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of the day it is.